Chuck, what are some of the biggest trends you're seeing right now in the market that's relative to the deployment of access and security management systems, and how are you incorporating those into the production development of products?
Some of the biggest trends that we're seeing today are mobility.
Right.
A lot of folks now today, they do not want to be tied to a desk. A lot of these things are mobile. They want to be able to move around and still maintain that situational awareness. Cloud is also another trend that's taking over, I think, a lot of our industry in terms of the infrastructure. We're moving a lot of that infrastructure, and this is OnGuard 7.5 behind me, where we've actually now deployed and support cloud, Microsoft Azure, both in terms of the SQL backend and the Active Directory as well. So those are a couple. We're also really enhancing our cybersecurity. We just released a hardening guide, which lays down installation and maintenance tips, obviously, and best practices for ensuring that we patch all those vulnerabilities in our product line.
Elaborate a little more on the development of the 7.5 OnGuard system and how it's being fine-tuned for the end user.
Just right around those same exact themes. So when we think about the end user, no one is really in front of the security operations center anymore. There's still security operations or GSX out there. We have obviously a lot of man guard situations still today, but the majority of the world has gone mobile. So they're going away from the desk, they're going away from the security operations center, and they want systems to be smarter. So that also falls in line with our cloud and that deployment as well. They also want unification. So for our ecosystem, we just released the lobby and management, visitor management piece of it. Our prior version of 7.4 was a thick client piece with a kind of thin client piece, which would be your iPad. So the iPad check-in feature and everything is there, and in 7.5 we actually released that in a thin module. So it's a thin client and part of our next generation interface of OnGuard.
Can you tell us a little more about the Blue Diamond pathways and the benefits they provide?
Yes, absolutely. So when you think about pathways, a lot of folks are talking about seamless and that type of experience when they come into a campus environment, right? We are enabling that with pathways. We just released that. That's part of what we're seeing here at the booth. That is part of our Blue Diamond product, and that enables a user, as they geopoint, locate, get into a certain area, it sends a notification, you say I'm there, and you could literally leave your phone in your pocket or a purse for that matter, and just literally walk through the various doors that you have access to seamlessly. So not taking out your phone, not taking any type of action that's special, and creating that seamless or pathway environment for those customers.
From a technology roadmap perspective, where do you see this going in the next 5 years?
Well, and that's where I think we're going. I mean, we're moving to that cloud platform, the compute power, what we can do with that, the savings for our customers there is massive. So I think that's an obvious one, but I really think it has a lot to do with this pathways, Blue Diamond. This is a really big investment for UTC as a whole. We look at it as that phone is your identity, and we want to create that easy experience as folks come through. So maybe one day we'll have readers on walls, maybe we won't, right? So as we look at that next 5 years, we're looking at bringing all this intelligence together and creating an easier environment for customers, but also maintaining the security of security, right?